sure this is all good. There we go. Perfect. Should be all good. Let me check everything's charged. Hello, Darren. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Martin. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know how you all are. How's your day been? How's everything going? And I do apologise for the crazy times throughout December, guys. I do like, and we will get back to doing a set time for each lives. I would like to do bootcamp live every day, 6:30 p.m. Normal live at 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday. But right now, there's just craziness going on up until around the 20th of December. So, yeah, it's a busy time. So lives are everywhere. Hello, 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 Hammer. Hammer, I just replied to your comment as well regarding the... I said in a bootcamp video about a small amount of time, and you correctly highlighted how do you know what a small amount of time, given the fact that time frames are fractals of each other. And I replied to your comment there. Really, really good observation, mate. Hello, Shai. Hello, Katie. Hello, Chris, William. Chris again. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Let me know how your day's been. Let me know how it was at the charts, how it was at work, just how things are going. And then if you are new to the live, welcome. Drop a hi in the chat. Let us know you're here. On this live, it's more of a chill live. We just mark up the charts, look for zones to take some trades from, answer any questions. And yeah, it's normally a fun live, and we normally go off on some interesting tangents. And then the other live that I do is the bootcamp live, which is like, okay, specific topic, let's go into detail on it, and it's a lot more formal. This one's a lot more chill. I do really enjoy doing these lives. How are we all? Hello, Brandon. Brandon, really nice live earlier. Really, really nice. That was really, really good. How are you, Brandon? Nice, XPR. How you doing? And how was Egypt, XPR? Hello, Matty, Mark. Good day. Small trades, 4 wins, 1 loss. Nice, Chris. Really, really nice. Great week. Applying patience, 1 to 2 trades a day. Conviction and flooding my plan, plus 7.5 out. Wow. Very nice, Shay. And I love that. Definitely. Everyone can always be more patient in these markets. So really, really nice, mate. Really nice. Learn a lot in Brandon's live. Thank you. Yeah, Brandon's live's on point. When he does go live, those in the community, make sure you hop on. It's always a valuable time. Hello, Daz. Hello, hello, hello. Been good. Charts were really interesting. New York did the usual pump, a massive drop. To pump again, sure they do it on purpose. Yeah, they're smoking something weird in New York, aren't they? Hello, Nisi. Hello, Danny. Adam, that'll be sort of announced in the group when it is, mate. The live's so good, mate. Everyone loves them. I've got a Thursday live with Jay and Adam, and everyone's so excited for it. Yeah, that'll be really, really good. Jay and Adam are absolutely brilliant. And then I know a lot of members are having calls with Jay and Adam all the time. Big shout out to them. Absolutely incredible work. So to hop on a live is really, really, really good. So that'll be definitely a live to catch if you can, Brandon. I don't know if you've get like a time set for it, and I'll post it in the group and just make sure everyone sees it, because definitely a live with you, Adam and Jay, like, you don't want to miss. So yeah, let me know like time, day, and I'll post in the group and make sure everyone's aware so they can hop on it. Patient pays off massively. Really does. Really, really, really does. And we've all been there, and it's one of the most annoying things in trading, where you're waiting for something to happen, like you're waiting for your plan to come together. Maybe you're waiting for one more thing in checklist or something like that, and then you're like, this ain't happening, I'm gonna jump in now. And then what happens? Price continues to go in that direction, in the direction you don't want it to go, and then eventually, once it's stopped you out, your checklist is hit, and then it drops, and it's like, it's happened to all of us, and it's an annoying thing. Hello, Petrol Head. Hello, hello, hello. I was able to upgrade to 360. Nice, Nisi. Really, really nice. Man, Egypt was amazing. Sent you a funny video on telly of me in a trade by the pool. Living that trader life. Was amazing to just get some downtime and have a break away from everything going on at the minute. Yeah, definitely nice XPR. And that's really good. And definitely important, you know, to take that little time away, just to let your mind rest, no matter what's going on. You know, if you're having a good day at the charts, bad day at the charts, whatever's going on in your life, it's nice to take that time out and just chill. So yeah. Okay, Zil. First day live today, mistake, put one lot on, wiped out profit. That's unfortunate, Matty. Look, again, a lot of mistakes that you'll make, and we've all made. You know, I've 100% put on more lots than I should have, and even put on less lots. You know, you put on a nice trade. This is an annoying one. It's not as bad as putting on too much lots, but when you come to a trade and you mean to put on, you know, let's say one lot, and you accidentally put on 0.1, let's say, and then the trade goes your way, or something like that, and it's like, oh, okay, wait there. And great to have you on here, Matty. So yeah, smashing 100%. I makes enjoy your bootcamp, learning a lot with the explanation going through them. Cannot find day 8 though. Loco, good point. So I need to rename. So something which is, when I go live, basically, it keeps the same title from the previous live. So every live, I've got to like rename the title. But this is something that I'm getting on now. And let me know if you like, in the community, I'll come to the community first with this. If you've got sort of experience with making like YouTube thumbnails and stuff like that, then it could be something there to have someone to, you know, make the cool titles and make it look nice, and then a thumbnail. I'll happily, we can get something sorted from there. I'll need like two thumbnails a day, one for the bootcamp, one for the live, and yeah, if you're open to that, you've got some experience in that, then that'll be cool also, because it'd be nicer to have like a specific thumbnail for the boot camps, a specific thumbnail for each live, obviously then the titles as well. But I do need to rename the title for day 8 and put it in the playlist folder. The rest of them are in the bootcamp playlist folder, and it's something that I'm gonna definitely continue to do, the bootcamps. So optimizing each time, definitely, you know, adding more live examples, improving the quiz questions, trying to make things as simple as possible, more analogies, etc. Because I just want it to be something where you can go into the bootcamp. Let's say you want to know more about just support and resistance. You can go into the bootcamp and you can scroll down to support and resistance. Boom, you've got a video explaining clearly what support and resistance is and how to go ahead and utilize it. And then also you've got like support and resistance advanced, which is where we go into more advanced support and resistant concepts, like, for example, Fibonacci, volume profiles, everything like that. And then we're going to do some seriously advanced boot camps as well on things like order flow and stuff like this. So that'll be really, really cool as well. I've got time. It's going to be 2:30 to 3, then 4:30 till 5. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant, Brandon. Sounds good. What's that, Chris? Hello, Craig, big man. Hey, I need to look through the updated thing. This week's just been absolutely crazy. We've got a few things cooking up in the background, which some of you will know about. So it's just been non-stop. And then with the bootcamp lives as well, getting those like in a presentation format as well. But I definitely want to look at the new updates on that. Max, I want to drop you a message later. If you could show me how to properly set up Zoom ID, I appreciate it, because whenever people join, they have to turn their camera off. Brandon, 100%. What I can do is, after this, I'll record a little video and I'll just run through how I set it up and I'll send it straight over. Yeah, but drop me a message so I remember. Yeah. That's perfect. Hello, Omar. Hello, Ian. Chris. XPR, I did the boot camp earlier, so it's on YouTube now, but the title's a bit different. It was on what was it on? Price action, I think. Maxine, please say hello to my wife, Nikki. She's a bit unsure about my new man crush. Does he actually exist? Hello, Nikki. Nice to meet you. Man crush, I'll take it. Even though great boot camp earlier. Appreciate that, DB. Top man, yeah, Brandon, definitely. Few things we can do that, just make it as smooth as possible for you, definitely. Machine, I'll get it done in no time. Yeah, that's a huge thing as well. Like, that's a really, really big thing. And also, huge shout out to everyone in the fitness section as well. It's really, really good to see everyone trying to like sharing their progress on their fitness journeys. We're in the trading, we're in the space of sort of leveling up our finances, but then also you want to level up sort of all areas of your life. So regardless of sort of who you are, how old you are, what position you're in, anything like that. It's good to see a lot of people getting involved in the fitness section as well. That's really, really good to see. And some of the transformations are insane. Big shout out to Reese in there as well. He's killing it. I remember he was posting some stuff before the fitness section. So yeah, smashing it. Anyway, so I'll be able to answer straight away. Nice. And then I'm filming the first spotlight video after this. So for those in the private group, you'll have seen the spotlights section. I think I'm going to move that to the... I'm trying to figure out the public group because I don't know. I think I'm going to convert the public group into a similar like layout to the private group, where in the public group we've got sort of members testimonials, members spotlight, which is like a video basically once a week. Choose a member who I see like really going above and beyond and basically just break down their journey and just basically say you're a legend, and then see what next steps they're going to take in their journey. And I think highlighting people who are doing particularly well and showing what they've done. I think there's always going to be a few things you can take. You can be like, okay, this person, okay, their journey is very similar to what I'm on. Okay, but then they got to this point. That's the point that I'm at right now. Okay, what did they do to get to that next step? I think it's really, really good. So I think I'm going to do that in the public group. So it's going to be like, members testimonials, live stream section as well, where I'm going to post when I'm live, and a bit more context on there. So yeah, that's cool as well. I'm really looking forward to filming the first member spotlight as well. I think that's a really, really good idea. Man, Chris, 1,000% gotta be Jason Momoa. XVR, you said that with a bit too many zeros on the 1,000%. Hello, NMA. How you doing? Manji, I think that'll be on... Let's have a look, actually. There is a section... I was going to say 16. It'll be in the later sections. So in like module 4, we'll go over it. And then a bit in 11 as well. So we're going to go through all of these, and yeah, and definitely from the feedback I've been getting, definitely optimizing them more and more and more. So yeah. Fire's coming from creating a spark. Your team are creating plenty of sparks, mate. Such a great group. Appreciate that a lot, Chris. Really, really do. And then big shout out to the full team. We got big team now with all of the educators, support, and everything like that. All really just smashing it. Max and the crew. #analogy. I'll tell you what. The boot camp is. You know what? I started the boot camp. Forget education and all of that stuff. It's just an excuse for me to do more analogies. Okay, cool. Bootcamp is helpful, Max. Appreciate that, Krishina. Hello, Alan. Smash it, great. He is. I see you later on. I've ordered a fat Indian takeaway, so we're going to scran that now and possibly join that later. Me and Jay are doing Asian live anyway because a good few people wanted to see it and we're free. Nice, Brandon. Yeah, that'll be really, really good. And then I'll send it through hopefully before the before you go live, so then you can do that just to make it easier. It's really easy to do just in the settings, but we'll go over that. Hello, Zoe. Hello. Evening, Max and all. Hello, John. Max and the crew are like firefighters saving us from burning deadly fire in the Matrix nightmare. I like that. Love an analogy. Is that the 3 a.m. club? I swear, we've got a club for every hour of the day now. I love it. We need analogies in the boot camp to make it so much easier to understand the concepts. Yeah, something which, this was amazing. I was so happy with this. By the way, guys, if you do enjoy the live, liking it does help spread it around. What was it? There was... I did an analogy. I said... I was so happy with this. So a member said about the analogies and how it helped them learn. So I said, analogies are like building a bridge over a river you've never crossed. On one side is something new and confusing. On the other side is something you already understand. If you try to jump the river, you'll always fall in. But an analogy lays down a bridge made from familiar planks, so you can walk across comfortably and explore the new idea without getting lost. I think that's such a good. I think that's so good. I do love analogies. They help me understand, and that's why I sort of spam them out like there's no tomorrow. Analogy for an analogy. We're leveling up. We're leveling up. I hope you can tell with this smile how proud I am with that. An analogy for an analogy is crazy. Hello, Gio. How you doing, mate? Down for 4 a.m. club. Yeah, Craig, when's 4 a.m. club coming back? I did see a message today with something to do with the 4 a.m. club in the Discord. Like, it caught my eye. I don't know what was going on there. Top tier analogy. So profound, Max. Yeah. Analogyception. Yeah, that's the one. It's like Craig fluence. Love that, Krishina. We need an analogy to decode Vumaji. Yeah, Manji, that'd be a long analogy. That'd be difficult. Tell Asia to do something useful and we'll start 4 a.m. club. Yeah, it's weird. Asia goes through, cycles of being, like, an unbelievable opportunistic time where there's loads of opportunities. And I think a lot of people who've stayed up through Asia, like Craig, like Jay, like Brandon, you know, it goes through, like, 2-3 month period of just having the cleanest setups, and then it goes through 2-3 months of just doing naff all. So it's a weird one. 4 a.m. and almost there. Manji, it was one of my favorite times in the group. There's a few really just hilarious times in the group's sort of history now that just stick out to me. One of them was the 4 a.m. club, where literally, like, every day for like a month there was like a huge group who would wake up at 4 a.m. and just slap on buys, and it would work. Like, it was just an amazing time. And then one of them, if you remember this, then you've been in the group a long time. But the icon on the TikTok live being a blue soap instead of a pink soap, that's gonna sound so random if you weren't there. But if you were, that was the funniest thing ever. I was talking to my missus the other day, and she said to me, I'm going to turn into Max now and do an analogy for you, because that seems to be the only thing you understand. XPR, that's brilliant. Did though, probably a December thing. Yeah, December's, I said this on the last boot camp, but a lot of people sort of, stop trading around now, like the 10th to 15th. And then just come back in the new year. But this is a great period, up until sort of like, yeah, mainly like a bit after New Year. It's a great time to lock in with the education, so you can come back to price action in the new year just with a new set of knowledge for the market, so you can just really attack 2026. And everything in the world is momentum, like getting into that flow state. And then once you're in that state, it's just huge progression. A great quote is, I can't remember it exactly, but it's like, there's a lot of times in your life where 2 weeks happen in 2 decades, but there's also a lot of periods where 2 decades happen in 2 weeks. So you'll find a lot of times that a 2-week period literally like changes so much in your life, like that it literally is pretty much 2 decades of progression condensed into 2 weeks. And then a lot of times you'll find that like 2 weeks is over like 2 decades, and it just nothing really happens. So I think it's a great quote. I might be missaying it a little bit, but yeah. You know, this is up there with the first man who tested a parachute. For 3 months every day between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. there was a great buy opportunity. Now they just sink every night. Yeah, it's one of those things. It was such a good time though, and it was so accurate. It was like bloody Sea Dog's times. Something cool's happening with sort of Sea Dog and sort of big institutions. We've got a good few people in the group who have a very profound knowledge. So I want to make sure, you know, even if you're completely starting, you know, you can build up a great knowledge through the live boot camps, through the boot camps that are recorded after the courses, everything like that. But for those who, you know, have that really good knowledge, they're doing very, very well, and they're looking for that next step. Something which really isn't there in the trading space is once you're at a really good level and you want to continue to progress, it's very difficult to find that information out there, because like people just, there's a lot more people from every angle. People are incentivized to focus on appealing to beginners because there's more of them. There's just far more of them. So not many people give the time to the more, you know, a lot more advanced people. So something which we're cooking up is like, it is extremely advanced, and everyone will find it interesting, but yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. So that's something as well. That'll probably be in January. That'll be a big event. But yeah, that'll be really, really cool. Something that's never been done in the trading space before. Never, ever, ever. Never been done. And it's with Sea Dog, so you know it's going to be crazy. Let's have a look. Hello, Alex. The big Alex G. Maximum there with the strategy. Price hits the golden pockets. I identify. Just spending time looking at charts and Movement and understanding it in detail. Nice, man, G. And that's the big thing. You know, once you've got that understanding of the charts, just building up that ability, that next level ability to be able, okay, I've got my level, I'm seeing my confirmations, but using the knowledge that I've built up over time, I can distinguish between really good setups and really bad setups. Even if everything hits my checklist and everything just lines up perfectly, I can use my previous knowledge and what I've seen to determine how good this setup actually is, and go from there. Time wait for some no man, exactly. That's a good quote. I'm still doing mentorships in the new year, by the way, Max. But get this project out of the way and then we'll talk about it. 100%, Craig. 100%. I know, I mean, Brandon's and Leon's have been doing very, very, very well as well. And it's really good to that more personal like side. I mean, I've sat down with quite a few members here in Dubai, some on camera and some off camera. And being able to, you know, in person, but then also, you know, on a Zoom or something, you're talking to someone, and like when you explain something, seeing how they react, actually seeing what they do is also really, really good. And just that more personal approach can be very good. Learning a lot more about them and a lot more like about their personal thing is a really, really good thing. Alex. This guy, man. Joker. Okay, unfortunately, this golden pocket wasn't hit today, which is actually an annoying one. We'll remove that off now. Alex is always coming in. And for those who are wondering, yes, that is the real Alex G. Really gets the grey matter working. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And then also, I think, like, it's similar, trading in a way is similar to chess. You know, it seems really, like, laborious on the outside, but once you really get into it, it's like, you find things really interesting, and you just get hooked. And there's so much to learn that still to this day, you know, I'm extremely passionate, I'm extremely interested in it. And it's really good to have that sort of interest in it. It's good. Okay. These were from the bootcamp earlier, so I'll remove these. Little tip there, on the right hand side of TradingView, you can go into object tree and data window, and you can organize your chart a bit with folders. Can be nice, so you can just, okay, I want to see my trend lines, you put them on, and then you can take them off in one go. It's nice to do. Okay, let's remove these now. I'm gonna start off with a fresh chart tonight, and just, you know, go top down and see what we can find. Mo. Hello, Karzen. Hello. Where's the big man at? That was an interesting, that reminded me of the TikTok days. He's not on timeout, Katie. I think he just hasn't come. I've never really banned anyone from anything to do with the group. Like, I'm more than happy to have you know, varying people's opinions. I say he was on a thin rope when he started just insulting everyone, but still, you know, if you've got questions, then I'll happily answer. But yeah, bit of drama here and there's all good. Okay. He's trolling someone else now. Yeah, probably. No, Krishina, it's not an MT5. It's on their own platform, like TradingView. Well, it is TradingView. So not an MT5. It makes risk management a lot easier. So you can just, like, you can visibly see how much you're risking per trade. So it's good. He's been the only one. Yeah, literally. I mean, a lot of things that I say, I'm completely open to multiple people's opinions. And yeah, I don't know. Interesting guy. ColezTrades. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people in the trading space, though, they either don't go live or they'll like hide questions and stuff because they can't answer or they don't want to answer for whatever reason. So there's not many people, especially in like the trading group space, that do go live with like open chat on. Well, I don't know anyone else really that does. So yeah, I don't know. He's somewhere. I wish him the best regardless. How often do you do live videos? So I go live every single night, Sunday to Thursday, doing this type of live, which is more chilled out, answering questions, marking up the charts, and just having a catch up. And then I also go live every single day doing a bootcamp live. So normally the bootcamp live is at 6:30 p.m. UK time, and then this normal live is at 8 p.m. UK time. But in December, because things are a bit all over the place and there's a few things going on which I can't really miss, then the lives are a bit all over the place. But you can put the little bell on for YouTube to be like notified when I'm live. There was something interesting today. I get a lot of messages regarding trading bots. Like every single day, I get minimum 15 really messages saying like, do I run a trading bot? And someone messaged me today, very, very interesting. I'm obviously not gonna name it, but they had lost over 100k with a trading bot. And so I'm going to do another message after this saying about like avoiding trading bots. I like to bring it up often because it really can, you know, especially December, January time when times are tough. A lot of times your logic goes out of the window and you try and everyone's like this, you know, you hope that something works. You're in a bad situation. It's like, okay, I only see one option. And let's say you're getting targeted like trading bot ads. You can think, okay, I need to do this. I need to make this money because something's going on. You know, December, January, the hard times. And so I want to be very, very active with that, you know, you should really avoid trading bots. Because again, someone messaged me today, lost over £100,000, which is really not good. Really not good. The Love Island. Who's the Love Island guy? What's this? Oh, is that the Johnny one? Oh. Interesting. Interesting space. Okay, so we've still got this nice trend line on here. I'm going to move this over. Just edit these a bit. Make sure they line up. And I got a question before regarding trend lines. With trend lines, I want them to pass through as many wicks as possible and pass through, like, try and pass through no bodies of the candles. So I want them to pass through as many wicks as possible without passing through any bodies of the candle. That's what I'm sort of looking for. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Sorry, question there. How do you identify 4092 golden pocket? So this was from this, where's my fib retracement? From this low to this high. No, not from that low, from this low. So from this low here to this high up here, I pulled the golden pocket, the fib retracement from there to there, and then I identified the golden pocket was there. Very, very nice level. Lines up with these previous highs as well. This is a really nice level, like really, really, really nice level. So I like that a lot. Hopefully we come down to that sometime this week. I'm hoping anyway. Okay, we're ranging this this higher time frame here. We can put a fixed volume range across there. That's absolutely fine. Let's zoom into the 1 hour, see what's going on here. Okay, we're just ranging. That's absolutely fine. I don't really like this trend line here. It doesn't look like the best to me. What we can do is pull this across. We can also pull this across, get sort of a bullish pennant forming. That looks interesting as well. Don't mind that at all. Okay, let's go into the lower time frames. Let's see what we can find. Definitely going to pull a fib from this low to this high. Hopefully the golden pocket lines up with the value area low, which it does. Very nice also. Okay, let's go on to the see the session volume profile. Okay, we've got a naked point of control there. This could be something interesting later on. And then also going to put on the ColezTrades indicator. See, we have a previous daily level there and a weekly level actually. Okay, no, it's just daily. Daily, previous daily open. So what we can do is we can smack this on. This is a really nice level. I like this a lot. Okay, so we got daily open plus daily level plus value area low plus golden pocket. People are looking for something for nothing. It's desperation and greed. 100%, Chris. 100%. Scubber, yes, definitely will, but I don't try and predict something which I'm very vocal on is I don't try and predict news. Wait till it comes out. Don't trade around news and then see what happens after. A great sort of tip to take throughout your trading career is when news is coming out, like use like Forex Factory to find out. There's a few different applications you can use. And then like an hour before, an hour after, sort of stay out of that and then re-mark up after that. Okay, I'm not doing 4-hour golden pockets, mostly 24 minutes. Do daily 4-hour and 24 minutes. Manji, it's good to have. It's good to do all of those. Yeah, daily ones are obviously very, very strong. 4-hour is very, very good also, and then 24-minute is yeah, very good as well. Doing those time frames is really, really nice. Obviously, the daily and the 4-hour aren't going to be hit often, but it's still nice to do. And be prepared that the daily and the 4-hour levels, price will likely chill at that golden pocket for a bit. On the higher time frame, it'll look like we wicked the golden pocket and went, but on the lower time frames, you'll see that we chill there for a bit. So just be cautious of the fact that those higher time frame golden pockets, we can chill there for a bit before seeing that bigger move. Okay, let me make this smaller so we can see. Let's move this down. Okay, this is nice. Move this over here. Okay, that's nice also. Really nice range that we've formed here. I like this a lot. A potential level is not this. This here with the naked point of control. This is a level to watch out for. We are in the middle of the range, so this is definitely a level which I'm not putting as much weight towards. But naked points of control are very strong. And then for that to line up the golden pocket as well, we've already hit it there. Okay, we've come down and already bounced off it, so that golden pocket isn't really valid. We have got a naked point of control there, though. This is something to keep in mind. Nice, mate. 20 pips different. Really nice. It's the markup you've just done. What would be the entry point stop? So take profit, please. Prim, we'll see as we approach the level. As we approach the level, I want to see how volatile prices, etc. You know, if we're really, really volatile, then I'll want to use a bigger stop loss. If we're not as volatile, then I'll want to use a tighter stop loss. But for this, stop loss would likely be, probably zoom in time frames a little bit, and just look for a previous sort of low just below the level. We can see here we've got previous low here, and then slightly, if you zoom really in, we've got previous low here. So this isn't a bad area to put the take profit also, and the stop loss. But also we've got to keep in mind that the trend line's a bit below it as well, so we could wick that trend line. So that's something I'd definitely keep in mind as well. And then take profit, I'd look to just take profits as we go up, taking majority of the profits out at the point of control of the range. As we can see, if we zoom out, points of control of the range are very, very, very strong areas. So we want to be making sure to, you know, capitalize on that, take some profits there, get that stop loss to break even and secure the trade. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions regarding what I'm marking up, regarding trading in general. You know, if you're brand new to trading or anything like that, or you're really advanced in trading, just let me know any questions and I'll happily go into detail on them. Okay, let me zoom out a bit. I do really like this. If we don't take out this high, I'd be very, very happy with this. Really happy with this, actually. So, more than happy with that. Something to mark up as well is we have got previous resistance at this level. Golden pocket hasn't been hit. Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, we got a weekly level there as well. Yeah, this is nice. Let's mark up this. Bit of a thicker level there, but it is a weekly level, so it's bound to be. Plus weekly. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let's get this on. Perfect. Lovely level there. I'm going to make it red. Red levels, I'm looking for sells. Green levels, I'm looking for buys. Let's get this on. Boom. There we go. That's nice. Pull this over here a bit. Okay, there we go. We got some nice levels to work from there. Fun as well. Value area high. Did you catch that? Value area high XPR. When a golden pocket gets invalidated, i.e. we remove it as it's not valid anymore. Also, sometimes there is congestion of golden pockets not crossing over but next to each other. Manji, so a golden pocket is invalidated. If we pull, we'll use this. If we pull, like we have, the golden pocket from this low to this high, when we take out this high, then the golden pocket is invalidated. If you pull a golden pocket from a low to a high, when we take out that high, it's invalidated. When you pull a golden pocket from a low, from a high to a low, when we take out that low, it's invalidated. And then congestion between golden pockets, go for the lower one. The lower one will be the higher probability one. You'll notice that a lot of times we'll wick it. So the lower one will be the higher probability one. Sometimes you'll miss trades, but it's better to get in the higher probability setup. Always better to get the higher probability setup. Kevin, who knows? I don't know. When price reaches a level, I'll look to take a trade. Pulled from November so is it normal to be so different? Zoe, yes. So I pulled them on a few different ones. On Oanda, it's like the nicest really. But then I'll use a mixture really, and I'll swap between them to get a clearer picture, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got Craig Fluence. But yeah, Zoe, great question. Go between the time frames. Look for the one that has like the most volume on the volume profile. Boom. No, I was on about what you just marked. Had it marked on my chart already. Oh, okay, nice XPR. Really, really nice. Craig Fluence in the house. Yeah. Exactly. Really, really nice. Okay, I like all of these levels. We got a nice markup tonight. James, it's slightly edited, just in terms of visuals, though. So again, Zoe, with the volume profiles, look for the profile. Go with the profile that has the most volume on the left-hand side. That's like a good rule of thumb. But who has that? James. So it's not really edited too much. It's just visual. So I've removed the background because I don't like my chart looking like a rainbow. And then I've only got on the higher probability one. So I don't use the 382 unless it's on like the daily or weekly time frame. The 382 is just too close. The 0.5, if it lines up with something, I'll occasionally use it, but not really. The ones which I really use are 0.618 and 0.65, given the golden pocket, 0.786, and then a really sneaky level, which a lot of people won't have heard of before, is the 0.886 level. But the 0.886 level, when it lines up with confluence, is like very nice level. Steph, literally, you should have copyrighted that. But it's when we break the upside in the next bull run, we'll see 46.39.5. That's specific, Craig. That's very specific. Look, if it hits that, WizKid is buying us all Ferraris, okay? To be fair, a lot of members are hopping in with the ladder strategy as well, just basically entering higher time frame gold swing buys to capitalize on the momentum to the upside, which is really nice. Let me just have a drink. I used 0.886 plus value euro high today for a 14.7R. Whew. That is a disgusting trade, Craig. That's unhealthy. That's very nice. So with that, you just marked one golden pocket each for support and resistance on the 4-hour. Start would we use the first higher high to the lower low to mark a golden pocket, and then use previous higher high before to that one to mark the second one. Yeah, Manji. So you'd go from basically high, if you want to mark up areas of, we'll go with support, areas of support, you go from low to the most recent high, and then you can also go previous low to that most recent high. You're always pulling them to the same high, but you can change the low, and then it's just alternative for sells. Well, filthy. Yeah, that's insane. Chris, it'll be your chart data. So on your chart, which market data are you using? That's what it'll be, Chris. So if you go onto your chart and you go onto like a Wanda's chart, let's say, and you mark it up, then it'll show up. Let's just pull this. Yeah, nice. Right there. Yeah, it's coming in the same. Okay, that's all good. But yeah, that's what it'll be, Chris. I was mad, yeah. It's in the Discord too. Go look at the winning channel 42 out on my charts, but I missed the last trade. Yeah, I did see that earlier actually, Craig. I saw all of your trades on the chart. Crazy. Love these lives. It's good to wind down before Asia. Appreciate the XPR. I enjoy it as well. I enjoy talking. Sometimes I am tired at the end of the day, but this gives me energy. Honestly, I come off these lives and I'm like, let's do it. Like it re-gives me energy. And I'm normally, these lives now have been coming after I've just been boxing, and boxing's hard at the minute, really, really hard. And yeah. Good balance to these lives, especially the analogies. Nice. Yeah, we need an analogy to finish off the live. Like, anyone need anything explaining with an analogy? I feel like I haven't had an opportunity to bring out an analogy tonight. Yeah, nice, Craig. Really, really nice. I did have a few messages about that, actually. I had a few messages regarding that, and then regarding a few trades off Brandon's, one trade in specifically off Brandon's live as well, which was really, really, really good to see. I need to go back through a lot of messages after this. A lot of big profits made today. Definitely month over month, the profits that I'm seeing from the group are going up and up and up, which is crazy. Like, just really, really nice. You should do a best loser wins a read through chapter a week. Imagine this. You join, okay, a trading group, okay, and you've been in a few other trading groups, and you're used to seeing one spot left, okay. You're going to take your account from £1,000 to £20,000 in 2 days. It's guaranteed money. Imagine seeing that, and then you join this group. Okay, he's live. Okay, what's going on? And it's me doing like book night. Okay, guys, we're on chapter 3 now, so we're going to be breaking this down. Hope everyone's ready. You've got your cups of teas ready. Let's get into it. Imagine that. You'd be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Oh, that'd be hilarious. I want to do it just to create that moment. Oh, that'd be funny. Hello, Nigel. Is audible when Max can read the book for us. It would be funny. That would be good. Bro, that's proper trading, yeah. All good, Chris. All good, Chris. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Honestly, might have to. I'm trying to cook up something really good for the Christmas live as well. So I'm gonna be live on Christmas Day, and it's gonna be like a fun Christmas live, and so that'll be really, really, really good. So make sure you're there for that one if you've got time. I understand Christmas Day is a busy day, and definitely spend time with family, friends, all of that stuff. But if you do have a few minutes spare, hopping on that would be pretty cool. Your bottom on 4092, this one down here. How far past 4187 would you look to get in this bottom one? It's going to be good. Your bottom at 492. How far past 187 would you look to get in this bottom one? I don't quite get what you mean by that, Scribber. When we approach this level, I've got a notification here. I don't know if you can see this on my chart, but I've got an alert at 124. So as we approach that, basically when we break this trend line, then I'll be looking at this level there, looking for confirmations as we approach the level there. Go Max, do a recorded reading for us. We'll see what cooks up in the future. Currently, these lives and then the bootcamp live. The bootcamp live, that there a lot goes into those as well. Obviously, making the presentation, everything like that. But maybe when I kind of want to continue to do the bootcamp lives though. I think they're really, really valuable. I really think I can really mold them into just like when we discuss a topic and you come out of that. You come out of that bootcamp live like having a clear understanding of that specific topic. That's what I want to build it into, and I really think we can get there. And so that's kind of what I want to focus on. What's what left? Do not miss premium signals. Exactly, XPR. That's the one. I might do it as a laugh and see what happens. I don't want to though, because people will take it the wrong way. Yeah, so signals are in the chat, but then I've been giving them a lot in the analysis section with what I'm sort of looking for. Occasionally, I put my chart on, but like the trade on the chart, and I do say when I'm entering trades. But obviously, in the past sort of 2 months specifically in price action, it's just been extremely volatile. Obviously, we've hit all-time highs in volatility on gold, so it's been very difficult in terms of like a full-on like standard signal set. I've had to sort of layer in, layer out, add to winning positions. They've been very malleable, and that comes down to adapting to price action. Audiobook. Should do a Christmas special on Vu Manchu. I'll definitely be there. Vu Manchu is definitely something which comes up a lot, so we'll have to do something on that. But it'll be on something very, very, very special. So I look forward to doing that a lot. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to finish up the live here. We've got some really nice levels. I really do like all of these levels. Yeah, really, really, really nice. So I'll be uploading these levels into the private group now. And if anyone's got any questions, the link to my Telegram is on the YouTube description. So you can join there. If you've got any questions, just drop me a message there. If you're in the private group, just at me in the Discord. And yeah, take care, guys. Hope you've had an amazing day, and let's absolutely, the worst analogy wins. And let's absolutely smash tomorrow, regardless of the day you've had today. To be fair, we've seen a lot of great winners today, so really, really nice work to the full team. But regardless of the day you've had today, you know, new day tomorrow. So clear head, get a good night's sleep, and let's absolutely smash tomorrow. See you in a bit, guys. Take care. See you in a bit, Elmer, Dave, Alan, Ian, XPR, Flitspeed, Steph, Krishina, Katie, XR, Matty, Craig, Nisi, and obviously shout out to Beans as well. Take care, guys. Manjeet, have a great night.